Hey fellas, Rusty here. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of teardrop jacks. These might also be known as a swell end. So this one would be more of a swell end, and this one is more of a teardrop. So, but let's get right down to it. So we'll start up first with a COLT. This is the COLT model number. Hopefully we can see it here. CT476. It's made in China, and it has keeping the peace since 1836 on the blade. These were from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, I'm almost sure. And made in the Rough Rider factory, and I'll give you some evidence of that. Just, I don't have any factual evidence, just my opinion here. We got some red underliners and the buckshot bone. We have a COLT shield, which is saying 1836, and a COLT tank stamp. We're going to have a half stop. Okay, so it's a little lazy till you get to the spot, but a nice snap overall. Looks like the blades are centered pretty well, and the fit and finish to me is very good. So the bone, there is one spot here where they cut this bone and it leaves a corner right there, just a minimal corner. So they, when they were grinding it, they got too deep there. We got some ringed bolsters. Okay, coming up next is the R103. This one is called the ranch hand, or in some cases old reliable. I think it depends on what you get in way of covers, versus Delrin versus Bone, versus their Silver Bullet series, which has a sterling silver bullet. So this would be top of the line, if you will, and also fantastic finish. I am liking the bone on this. It's just all natural. A lot of, you'll find these with a variety. This more uniform, and this is more marbled. So this is like one of a kind, even though these are serialized. Having trouble getting that. Hopefully we can see. Is that 1165? Don't even know my own knives. Now, this also has a half stop, which I think is better than it is on the COLT. And it also has a blade etch, the Remington made, I gotta read that myself, this Remington trademark, Remington tang stamp. What we're looking at there, made in the U.S.A. Nice close, good blade centering. These will run you, oh, I'm not sure, this particular with the silver bullet and everything, 75 to 150. Just so much variation in that. Now these are hard to find. They're one for 79 and one for 99 at the moment on eBay. So this is a made in China. The second blade is accessed from the backside, so we'll set that aside, because this blade you have to reach over for your primary blade, and then we reach it's in the front here. Remington UMC, nice snap, nice. Okay, so it's all good. Let's watch this half stop. Good. Listen to the close. Okay, decent. decent. Let's compare blades, shall we? We'll compare these overall. Let's go ahead and put the Colt, almost keep wanting to say Rough Rider, away. And this Remington is, it's a nice one, but I like this Colt as well. So I'll try to get a little bit of how they are comparing for you guys. The Colt's a bigger knife and has a mere finished blade. Take a look at that with a top swedge. And I really like the Camillus blade grinds. This is the R103, but it's kind of a belt blade grind. Not seeing any top swedge, but when we go to this side we do, and we have a long pull, and over here little bit of a swedge and a nail neck. So okay, half stop, very good. Okay, quicker half stop, and actually just a tad lazier on the snap. So we'll see how we do on these. Better action on the Remington in that case. And we'll take a peek. The pen blades are about the same size, about the same shape. The Colt has a little swedge on top, and the Remington has the belt grinds, but they both have this little kick which allows you to get your hand right up there. Better, way better on the Remington on that one. Yeah, that one was not fantastic. It was maybe a C- if we were grading them that way. All right, well, let's bring out some other knives. Maybe you guys have seen this. I threw this in a traveling knife. Woo! And that is a Rough Rider, and that gives me the idea of why this knife is made by the same company. We have, see any, now I have carried this as a single blade, and I have carried this one and used this one, and I like the slimness and I like the handle shape. We have the red underliners, so very much the same knife. This one is just a bit heavier, very much the same blade, kind of the same blade finish and the same bone. So love these teardrops. And we'll bring out my last one, and this is an easy open jack, which in my mind is a bareheaded teardrop. And I'm not sure, when you get to not used knives, but knife patterns like this, sometimes, you know, they're calling it, they being Rough Riders, as easy open jack. I guess it's hard to qualify this as a teardrop, but reminds me of each other with a spear point blade, and this one is a good one. I'm happy about that. So hey, I'm going to bring out what we're calling an Easter egg. So what's an Easter egg? Well, that's a knife I think you guys could go check a video out on. And in this case, this is the Colt 474, so it's along the same lines as, you know, 476. It's out of this Buckshot Bone series. We've got the same shield in these. My 474 does not quite have the same amount of black from the Buckshot, but it's a pretty interesting knife. It's a gunstock pattern, and it's a single bladed gun stock, and it's got a really cool blade, don't you think? So you can see this gun stock here, and half stop. Okay, so go check out the video on that. All right, guys, thanks for watching.